Welcome to Rays Baseball on the show. This is the 47th game of the first season of franchise post fantasy draft. Today's game will be the 34 and 12 first place in the American League East Tampa Bay Rays with a 326 team batting average and a 295 team ERA, taking on the last place team in the American League East, the 15 and 29 Toronto Blue Jays. They have a team batting average of 245 with a team ERA of 541. Wasn't going to play a game today, but considering the passing of Charlie Hustle himself, Pete Rose, and the historic doubleheader that was split, seeing both the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves making the playoffs on the last day, I figure, why not? I think we'll try to go City Connect with both of these teams today. I'm sure Toronto has one. Yes, they do. Just went the wrong way to get to it is all. Today's game is the second game in a three-game set here at beautiful Sky Dome at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Taking the hill for the Tampa Bay Rays will be right-hander Cy Young, 7-0, 3.04 ERA. Taking the hill for the Blue Jays will be right-hander Jordan Hicks, 3-2 with a 4.57 ERA. Looks like it will be a substitution day today. Much as I'd like to put Diaz in the lineup, I'm not going to. Try to get some guys some playing time while getting other guys time off. Not the easiest thing to do sometimes during the season, but it's a necessity. That is for sure. I think we'll keep Bobby Witt in. He'll be our one guy we keep in. O'Connell would take a day off. And Donaldson will come in and DH. Hopefully Cy is on his game so we don't have to do a whole lot of tinkering with this as the game goes on. He's our next best power hitter. Rosarena maybe. It's going to be a triple lineup day. Basically 3 separate lineups. them on, get them over, get them in. That's basically what we're looking at. On, over, and in. On, over, and maybe in. I don't know. But that's the lineup we will run with. Okay. Starting lineup for your Tampa Bay Rays in this ball game. Leading off at shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. At second base, hitting second, Jorge Mateo. Playing first, batting third, Mickey Mantle. Catching and batting cleanup, Patrick Bailey. Right field and batting fifth, Andrew McCutchen. Batting sixth and left, Randy Rosarino. Batting seventh and DHing, John Donaldson. Batting eighth and playing the hot corner, Jose Mendez. And batting ninth, the second cleanup man in center field, Jose Siri. And for the Toronto Blue Jays, Trammell at short, Indy at second, Harper in right, Ortiz at first, Granderson, I want to say in center, it's kind of shielded, Vinny Castilla at DH, Greg Vaughn in left, Alvarez at catcher, and Nolan Arenado will be playing third. There is your starting lineups. There are your starting lineups. Plural, dummy. Jordan Hicks versus Cy Young. As we go to the field, beautiful Sky Dome, newly renovated Sky Dome. Here at Rogers Center in Toronto, which the roof is closed. There's no wind to worry about tonight or this afternoon. This was the case last night. Season comparison. Cy has got the edge every which way. Here we go. Jordan Hicks, his ninth appearance, 3-2 record, 45 in 1/3 innings, pitched 4.57 ERA, 1.26 WHIP. Struck out 28 guys, good enough for 14.7% of the batters in base, and his walk rate is about 7.5%.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay,
Bobby Witt,
the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Sinker, slurve, fastball, splitter. Mr. Hicks has the first pitch and the slurve is taken in there for a strike. Toronto Blue Jays 15 and 29. 10.5 games back in the wild card spot. Like I said before, it's way too early to be worrying about that stuff. Just playing ball games. Bobby gets one up and in and slices it to right center. It's cut off by Granderson. He turns, throws. Witt's going into second base, throws off on the third base side, and then Bobby Witt Jr. opens this hitting with his 8th double of the season. Nice piece of hitting. Great job by Granderson to get out there and cut it off, because that could have been an inside the park home run if that gets past him. Here goes Jorge Mateo. 230 batting average so far. Looks at a slurve down the middle. Taken for a strike. 1 home run, 11 RBIs. Bobby Witt, big lead off of second base. Then Mateo way out in front of that splitter. 0-2. 1 for 4 his last game. Wide the pitch, way wide, gets past the catcher and goes all the way back to the backstop. That's not that far back, but it's far enough for Bobby Witt Jr. to advance to third on that wild pitch. And with nobody out, the Rays have a runner in scoring position here in the first. That was just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed everything. Mateo. 1-2 count. Ground ball to short. Witt will score on that. The throw to first in time. RBI ground out. 6-3 the scoring.
The first baseman, number 7.
And just like that, the Rays are up 1-0.
Mantle.
Here comes Mantle. 317 coming in. 5 home runs. 34 RBIs. sinker in there.
0-1's the count.
Woo, 60 hits for the Rays this year. That's second on the team.
1-1.
Sinker away. 96 on the sinker. That's his bread and butter pitch. Ground ball is short. Great play. Spin. Throw.
Hey.
And he throws it away and it bounces into the Rays dugout. And that will be an automatic extra base. He tried to Jeter it and he airmailed it. Just like that, the Rays have another runner in scoring position with less than 2 outs. And that's a little floater into left center. As Patrick Bailey inside outs that sinker, and Mantle will score, and it's 2-0 Tampa.
That is it. The right fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Jumping all over Hicks early. Here comes Cutch, 265 on the season. Runner at first, 1 out.
Inside, ball 1.
Looks at the slurve, up and in, taking for a ball. No home runs, 1 RBI. He was a 5-time All-Star from 2011 to 2015. Then he got the haircut, and it went downhill from there for a little while. Fouls off the sinker. And count goes to 1-1. Ground ball, foul, wide of the third base bag. Count goes to 1-2.
Ball.
Kutch looks at the sinker away, takes it, evens the count at 2. Sinker inside, swings through it, and that's the second out of the inning. First strikeout for Jordan Hicks today. Here comes Rosarina, 222 average so far, limited playing time. It's a fastball. He was expecting a sinker. He fouled it off. 222, 1 home run, 5 RBIs. He's All-Star last season. Ground ball. 2 hopper to third, goes to second for the Force, and that ends the inning. But the Rays jump in front with 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, nobody, and 1 left. After half an inning, Toronto coming up. There you see Cy Young, his 10th appearance, 7-0 record, 68 innings pitched, 3.04 ERA, a whip under 1 at .96, 77 strikeouts. That's good for 29.5%. And he walks a minuscule 1.1% of the batters he faces. Leading off for the Toronto.
Alan Trammell.
321 average so far. Cy Young, the windmill windup. Slurve, and Alan Trammell gives it a charge into right, but Andrew McCutcheon takes care of it relatively easily. And that's how the Toronto half of the ball game starts. Bryce Harper, his last 10 games, 13 for 39, 333 batting average. He will be up third in this inning. Here comes Jonathan India, 8-game hitting streak, 316 hitter, 11 home runs, 27 RBIs. India was all the rage his rookie season. Much like Ellie De La Cruz is this year. Young winds and delivers the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just off the plate, taken. 2-0.
That's ball
Big
3.
hook and drops just below the zone, taken for ball 3 with Bryce Harper on deck. Changeup. Taken for a strike. Gets the count to 3-1. Curveball taken for a strike.
3-2.
Count is full. 3-2 pitch from Cy Young.
Nope. That's ball.
And the
2.
screwball breaks too far down and is taken for a ball that is a walk, a rare walk. And now there's one on with one out here in the bottom of the first for Toronto. Here comes Bryce Harper, 291 hitter so far this year. Fastball swings on, he's a little bit out in front. Strike one. 11 home runs, 30 RBIs for Harper. Can't make a mistake to him.
That's a ball.
Slurve breaks underneath the zone. He's leading the Jays in RBIs with 30. If I can ever talk. Looks at a fastball on the outside edge taken for a strike. Borderline call. The Toronto faithful not liking it. Could have went either way. And he hammers that changeup right back up the middle at 105. And now it's 2 on and 1 out for the Blue Jays. They tried to do too much. He just smoked it back up the middle. Here comes Big Poppy. 229 hitter so far on the season. Not a horrible pitch by Cy. He just too much of the zone.
That's a ball.
Change up down. He's missing a lot down. 10 home runs, 27 RBIs for Ortiz so far. They're definitely going to try to get him to beat it into the ground. Double him up to try to get out of this inning.
Yeah.
Fastball, 93, taken inside at the knees. Strike one. Last 7 games, he has 5 RBIs and a double. 1-1 pitch coming up to David Ortiz. Fastball smoked to left field. Rosarina not going to get there. So one hop the wall. Spins, throws. They're going to wave the runner around third. The relay to the plate. He'll be out by a mile. The Jays do get 1 out of that. Ortiz gets to second base. Harper gets thrown out at the plate. Took a perfect relay to get him, and that's exactly what they did. And the Blue Jays are not shying away from hitting against a legend Cy Young. Look at that, perfect relay. And he still hasn't touched the plate as his hand went right over the top of it. Here comes Curtis Granderson. 268 hitters so far. 2 down at the bottom of the first for Toronto. Curveball up. Soft ground ball to Mickey Mantle at first. Takes it himself, and that ends the inning. But not before the Blue Jays. Return fire. One run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. And after an inning, it's a 1-run Tampa Bay lead.
Leading off for Tampa Bay
Comes John Donaldson, 400 batter, no home runs, no RBIs, limited at bats, as he's usually used as a pitcher.
Ball.
They said that sinker down and in, take it for a ball. 1.4 WAR, 6th in the American League so far this year. Pretty good for limited time. Swings at the slurve in the dirt.
1-1.
Count goes to 1-1.
Ball 2.
Sinker taken down and in. Count goes to 2-1. Sinker away. Donaldson pops it up. And Arenado takes care of it. 1 up, 1 down. Comes Mendez, 278, no home runs, no RBIs. He's in the same boat as Donaldson, limited at bats. Usually used in a pitching role or a pinch hitting role. Has great speed. Slurve in there at the knee, strike called. Last 8 games, 286, 4 for 14. This is Slurve up in the zone a little bit, but he mishits it, and it's a fly out to left. And just like that, there's 2 down.
batting 9.
Here comes Jose.
Number 25.
333 average, no home runs, no RBIs. Again, limited at bats. It's a fastball swinging. Ground ball is short. Easily handled and tossed over to Big Poppy, and the inning is over. Nothing across for the Rays in this one. Go to the bottom of the second, still 2-1 Rays.
Leading up for Toronto,
Vinny Castilla coming up to the plate, 220 hitter, 4 home runs, 18 RBIs, two-time All-Star in 95 and 98. Best known for his time out west in the foothills of the Colorado Rockies. As he looks at a fastball, taken for a strike. 1,920 hits in his 17 career seasons. Fastball, inside edge, gets under it. Jose is there, and he's out. One down. Sure, he could definitely go get him out in center.
the left fielder, Greg.
Here comes Greg Vaughn, 220 hitter, 8 home runs, 22 RBIs. Fastball at the knees, taken, strike called. Last game 2 for 4 with a couple of singles.
Ball 1.
Fastball misses down. James Kingsley's behind the plate, calling the balls and strikes. Called that one a ball.
Ball 2.
Fastball taken up and in.
2-1.
2-1 the count. Swings at the changeup, flies out to right center. Jose's there, makes the play, 2 down.
Batting 8, the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Guns Alvarez, 180, 1 home run, 6 RBIs. 22nd pitch of the ball game from Cy Young. Fastball taken knee high outside third. Strike 1. Tied for third on the Blue Jays with 2 stolen bases. I hope he's not wearing out any shoes. Fastball smoked into left center. Rosarino on his horse, he's not going to get there. Cuts it off in front of the track, but Alvarez will have himself a stand-up 2-out double. And that will roll the lineup over. That's his 3rd double of the year. Rosarino, nice job of cutting it off. Fastball, pretty much right down Broadway, didn't fool him a bit. Here comes Arenado. My mistake. 184 hitter. I thought Alvarez was the 9th hitter in the batting order, but he smokes a changeup to right center, and Sears going to have to run a while to get to it. Turns, throws, back-to-back, 2-out doubles on back-to-back pitches for the Toronto Blue Jays. That's his 1st double of the year, and this game is tied up at 2. Tried the first ball changeup, and Arenado was all over it. That's Trammell 0 for 1. Swings through the slurve.
0-1.
Strike in there. Slurve up. Top of the zone, but right to Arenado or Rosarino. And then he makes the play. Back-to-back 2-out doubles ties the game at 2 as we enter the 3rd inning. 2-2 tie. A lot of tees.
Leading off for Tampa Bay,
A lot of tees.
the shortstop.
Here comes Bobby Wood. He
Bobby
doubled his
Witt
first time at
Jr.
bat. Let's see what Jordan Hicks has for him here. Sinker, and it gets taken right back up the middle. Didn't fool him a bit. Hey, Bobby Witt's on with a leadoff single here in the top of the 3rd. Trying to answer back.
Jorge Mateo.
Mateo comes up. 0 for 1. Woohoo! He was squaring around. They pitch out. They call it a strike because he squared around Bobby Witt back at first base. Wow. Well, I guess his hand was tipped.
Off the plate, ball
Sinker inside. Taken for a ball. 1-1 the count. Last 5 games, couple doubles and 4 RBIs for Mateo.
Ball 2.
Slurve down. Count goes 2-1. Sinker away, fouled off to the right. Evens his count at 2.
I got 3 and 2.
Slurve away, fills the count 3-2.
No, he's in there.
Throws over to first, see if they can get Witt tipping his hand. They cannot. Sinker inside, fouled it off. Ground ball, 4, 6.
He's safe.
They cannot turn 2. Hard hit, but they couldn't turn it. That's what speed will do for you, and that's 1 down. As they tire away at second base.
The first baseman, number 7.
Fielder's choice. Here comes Mantle. He's single has scored a run. Sinker down the middle. Soft fly ball in the center. Anderson makes the play. 2 down. I thought that off the bat he might have a chance
The catcher, number 14.
of dropping in, but no such luck. As here comes Patrick Bailey. He singled, knocked in an RBI his first time at bat. Slur swung on and fouled off. Last 8 games, 321 average. Batter off with the pitch. He was running and he hits it right through the vacated shortstop position. A beautiful hit and run by Patrick Bailey. And the Rays have runners on at the corners with 2 out. Look at this piece of hitting. Take the slide, took the sinker, right back through the shortstop position that was vacated with the runner breaking for second base. And here comes Andrew McCutcheon.
Counts 1-0.
Slurve outside, take it for a ball. Cut struck out his first time at bat. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. Caught him by surprise. Fouls it off. 1-1 pitch coming up. Sinker down the middle, popped it up down the right field line, and it is caught in fair territory to retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. After 2.5, it's 2-2 tied in Toronto.
Leading off for the Jays.
Comes India, he walked
The
his
second
first time
baseman,
at bat.
Jonathan India.
Cy Young gets ready to deliver his 27th pitch of the game, and he throws a fastball that's taken outside edge for a strike. Jonathan India 1 for 4 his last game with a single. Fastball, hard hit but foul down the left field line. Puts him in the hole, 0-2. Big slurve, ground ball to first base, tosses over to Cy Young covering the
right
bag,
fielder, number 34.
and that is an easy out.
Harper.
Here comes Harper. He singled his first time at bat. He's 1 for 4 in the series, which means he was 1 for 4 yesterday, or 0 for 3 yesterday. 1 for 4 in the series. I don't know if that counts today or not. But he looks at ball 1 on the outside edge. Seven-time All-Stars, Mr. Harper.
Nope.
Fastball just missed. 2-0.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Changeup misses away. 3-0 to a guy you don't want to be 3-0 with. Only one out. David Ortiz on deck, and he walks him on 4 straight. That's his second walk in the ball game. A man who rarely walks anybody. Here comes Ortiz. He doubled in an RBI first time at bat. 2 for 5 in the series with a double and an RBI. First pitch, curveball down the middle, fouls it off at 107. It's ahead of him though, 0-1.
Ball one.
Ball one down.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Try to get him to ground into 2. Fastball, hard hit to Witt. 6, 4, 3. And they get the ground ball double play they were looking for. That ends the third, and a third of the way home. It's a tied at 2.
Leading off for the Rays.
Because Rosarena grounded out his first time at bat.
Rosarena.
Swings wildly at a slurve down and
0-1
away.
count.
He scored 2 runs in the last 4 games he's been in.
Aye.
Swings through that splitter way down in the zone. No reason to throw anything close. 0-2 with those 2 swings. Hits him with the sinker inside. He goes down swinging. That's his second strikeout for Mr. Hicks. They made Randy look really bad in that at-bat. Really bad. Comes Donaldson. Gets a sinker down. Pops it up into right. And it's easily handled. First second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Jose
Comes Mendez.
Hey.
Slurve almost down the middle. He's
0-1.
way out in front of it though. His last 8 games, he's got a couple of runs scored. Ground ball to second. That should end the inning. It will. Nothing doing for the Rays here in the 4th. Right to the bottom of the inning with the tie here at Rogers Center. As you see CN Tower next door. This game's tied up at 2.
leading up for Toronto.
Curtis Granderson will
the
lead
center
off
fielder, Curtis
for the Blue Jays.
Granderson.
Cy Young with his 37th pitch of the ball game. Screwball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Nope.
Fastball missed down and in. Changeup hit the short. Bobby Witt grabs it, throws over to Mantle, and it's a quick first out.
Now batting, the
Vince
designated
Castilla,
hitter,
0 for 1.
Castilla.
I wonder if he has any cousins in the crowd tonight. 1,123 career RBI over 17 seasons for Castilla. As he looks at that fastball taken for a strike. 0-1 pitch. Fastball outside edge. Fouled over by the camera well by the Rays dugout. Easily caught by Bailey, and there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here comes Vaughn.
Grant.
He's 0 for 1.
80.
Change up in there for a strike. 363 career home runs over 16 seasons for Vaughn. I didn't know he played for 16 seasons. Didn't seem like that long. You heard more about Mo Vaughn than you did Greg. Hell, you heard more about Rick Vaughn than you did Greg Vaughn. But he's quickly behind in the count, 0-2. Swings through that slurve. And speaking of Rick Vaughn, that's a strikeout. Or was it the Terminator? It was Uncle Charlie, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Jays as we head to the 5th, 2-2 tie.
Leading off for the Rays, the center fielder, number 25, Jose Siri.
Here comes Jose. 0 for 1.
Ball 1,
Looks
no
at a
strike.
slurve inside towards the knees. Taking for a ball.
Ball, that's out.
Slurve away. 2-0 to count. Fouls off the sinker. He's behind it. So count goes to 2-1.
Ball, inside.
Slurve off the inside corner. Good eye on taking that and running the count to 3-1. Bobby Witt's up on deck right now. Fastball, topped, straight to the shortstop, and it gets Siri by a step. 1 down. Here comes Witt, 2 for 2, a double, a single, a run scored, 5 for 6 in the series with a couple of doubles and an RBI.
Hey.
Swings through that
Ball
slurve.
1.
On 1 the count. Hammered foul. Oh, and 2 count. Swings wildly at a pitch well out of the zone. And a rare strikeout for Bobby Witt, especially on something that bad.
Second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
But that's the second out of the inning. And here comes Jorge Mateo. He's grounded out twice. Bobby Witt coming back to the dugout saying that's not going to happen again. Mateo, nice diving stop by Arenado at third base on that chopper, and they get Mateo by a step. That ball gets past Arenado. It's an infield single, but as it is, the multiple-time All-Star makes the diving play on the infield and gets Mateo at first to end the inning. Halfway home, it's still tied at 2 as here comes Francisco Alvarez. I was going to say Wilson Alvarez. Francisco Alvarez comes up. He's 1 for 1 in the ball game. He doubled his first time out, and he takes a fastball in off the plate for a ball this time. Fastball taken, strike 1. And the count's even at 1. Hammered towards Mateo. A couple of steps, makes a good cross-body throw. 1 down. 97 off the bat of Alvarez, but right in Mateo's range.
Nolan Arenado.
Arenado 1 for 1. Doubled and knocked in a run his first time at bat.
Ball.
Looks at a slurve, down,
Count
taken.
1-0.
8-time All-Stars, Mr. Arenado. Last time, most recently, 2023. As he gets a fastball right down the heart of the plate, hits it into left center, and Siri's there to make the play. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Comes Trammell 0 for 2, a couple of flyouts.
Aye.
Changeup taken in there,
0-1's
strike
the count.
called. Alan Trammell, the 1984 World Series MVP. Cub fans, not too fond of the 84 season, especially in the playoffs. Leon Durham, the error at first base. San Diego getting into the World Series after the Cubs had a demanding lead in the championship series.
Second base.
You know, it was just bad. But he singles into right. Here comes India. 1 on, 2 out. 2-2 tie in Toronto.
Aye.
Fastball taken, strike 1. 314 average at second on the Blue Jays. Runner takes off from first. Bailey pops up and they nail him by a good step and a half. Do not run on Patrick Bailey. Actually, don't run into one of the catchers for this Tampa Bay squad. Because I tell you what, base runners are having a hell of a bad time of it. After 5, it's still tied at 2.
Leading off for
Comes
Tampa Bay,
Mantle, 1 for 2,
the
a single and a
first
run
baseman,
scored.
number 7, Mickey Mantle.
He's looking for something to drive at this point.
Yeah.
Sinker, taken for a strike. Last 7 games, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs for Mickey.
I got a
That
ball,
sinker
1 strike.
down in the dirt. 1-1.
Two balls. 1
Fastball way up high. 2-1 to count. This will be the 57th pitch of the ball game for Aaron Hicks. Fastball caught him by surprise. When you throw a lot of sinkers and slurs, when you get a fastball, it will catch you by surprise. He hooks that splitter into right, but it's caught. 1 down.
The catcher,
That's Patrick
number
Bailey,
14,
2 for 2, 2 singles and RBI.
Bailey.
A little bit in front of that splitter that was left up.
Aye.
Fastball right down the heart of the plate, taken for a strike. 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Sinker in the dirt. Count goes to 1-1. Gets a slurve up in the zone, but he got under it. A lot of pitches have been down in the zone. That was up a little bit, and he got under it. Flies out to center field. Anderson takes care of it, and it's 2 outs. Comes McCutcheon, strike out, a fly out.
Ball, that's in.
Let's have a fastball up and in. 1,046 career RBI over 16 seasons for Kutch.
Nope, inside.
Slurve stays in.
I got 3-0.
Slurve misses again. Rosarena's on deck. Kutchin looks at the 3-0 pitch coming.
Aye.
Put her in there. Now he's got 3-1. See what they can do here.
Ball.
And that's a ball. And Andrew McCutcheon draws the 2-out walk.
The batter, the left fielder.
Comes Rosarena, strike out and a ground out.
Rosarena.
Struggling so far at the plate in limited time. He looked really bad his last at bat. Got the slurve up in the zone, but he is late on it and fouls it or flies out to right. That'll end the inning. No runs hit, no errors, one left. Head to the bottom of the inning with India, Harper, and Ortiz coming right up for the Blue Jays. It's a 2-2 tie.
Leading up for Toronto, the second baseman, Jonathan India.
54th pitch of the ball game for Cy Young.
Nope, that's the ball.
It's a changeup down, taken for a ball. India, 943 OPS. That's good for second on the Blue Jays squad. 1-0 pitch coming. Fastball right down the heart of the plate, and he chops it and fouls it off. Cy Young trying to do yeoman's work here, try to get through this.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Changeup misses down. Count goes to 2-1.
Hey.
Swerve right down the middle. Taken. Evens the count at 2-2. Pitch. Good eye. Fastball taken just out of the zone as Bryce Harper lingers, and I do mean lingers, in the on-deck circle. 3-2 pitch coming to Jonathan India. Curveball, smoke down the right field line, but it will go foul. Oh, we'll do it over again. 3-2 again, here it is. And he swings through a changeup outside and off the plate, gets him swinging. That's a strike. That's only his second strikeout of the ball game. And there's one down. Harper 1 for 1. Fastball in there, strike called. 1 for 1 in the series.
Inside.
Fastball in off the plate. Count goes to 1-1. Oh, baby. Changeup out over the heart of the plate, and he did not miss it. Gone. And it's a solo home run for Bryce Harper to center field. 436 feet, 107.2 miles per hour off the bat. Just to the left of the batter's eye in center. Ooh-wee. Like I said earlier, you cannot make a mistake to Harper. And a mistake he just made. That was a no-doubter. Look where that changeup is. Ooh, Mistake City. Mistake City, Miss Kitty. Here we go. The Rays now trail 3-2. As David Ortiz looks at a first ball curveball, then their strike call. 1 for 2, a double and an RBI. 2 for 6 in the series with a double and an RBI. Cy Young cannot make mistakes like that. He is a fantastic pitcher, but oh man, to guys like Bryce Harper, he's not missing it. 10-time All-Star is Mr. Ortiz. Most recently, that magical season of 2016. With the greatest World Series that's ever been played. Swings through that fastball. And Ortiz goes down on 3 pitches. Third strikeout for Mr. Young. After that bomb from Harper, I think he's throwing it with a little bit more vigor now. The Rays, his last 3 innings, have to come in with a very business-like attitude. Try to tie this one up. Granderson, last 5 games, he scored 5 runs. That is consistent. Fastball down, fouled off to the right side or left side, and the count goes to 1-1. Young with his 69th pitch of the game. A little chopper down the right side, and it will be foul. As Mano fields it, foul territory. Wasn't going to come back fair, so 1-2 pitch. Curveball floats just a little bit outside. Here's the pitch. Fastball, hammered, ball fouled to the left side. And we will do that again. 2-2 pitch. 2 out. Bottom 6. And the screwball on the outside edge of the plate at the thighs, and he looks at it. Takes it for strike 3. That's the inning, but not before Bryce Harper puts a charge into one. Destroy it just to the left field side of center field, giving the Blue Jays a 3-2 lead. Here comes Colin Pache, our old friend. 14th appearance, 1-1 record, 2 holds, 11 2/3 innings pitched. A high 6.94 ERA. Let's see if we can take advantage of that. Here comes Donaldson, 0 for 2. Fastball, slider, curveball.
Ball, that's out.
Let's have a fastball away. Luke Weaver and Bob Filler up in the pen for the Jays. Fastball up and in, fouls it off to the left side. Count goes to 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Slider misses, stays inside. Count goes to 2-1. Hard hit fastball right back up the middle, and Donaldson is on base with nobody out. And we're going to see what can be done here. Got John Donaldson in there. 89 speed, I guess we'll keep him in. Mendez. He gets a curveball, it's hung up over the middle of the plate, but he hits it right to the center fielder. And that's a loud out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 25,
Comes Jose Siri, 0 for 2, 2 ground outs. Curveball, fouled off. One 0-1 pitch. Swings through that curveball. Donaldson steals the bag. I got a runner, that's his first steal of the year. Now you got a runner in scoring position with less than 2 outs. That changes the whole dimension of this at bat. Siri. He's down 0-2.
Ball.
Let's have fastball down and in. Takes it for a ball. Fastball up, fouls it back. 1-2 count. Curveball in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Donaldson will go over to third, and now the tying run is 90 feet away with less than 2 outs. And Colin Poche is being his own worst enemy at this point. Siri gets a hard line drive off the slider down the middle. Donaldson's going to tag from third. That will score the tying run. And just like that, we are tied once again at 3 apiece. Great at bat by Jose Siri. Comes Bobby Witt, 2 for 3, a double, a single, a run scored in this one. Looks at a fastball up and away, taken for a strike call. Fastball away, but it was not as fast as he was expecting, and he mishit it into right, and the inning is over, but not before a single, a stolen base, a wild pitch, and a sacrifice fly tie this one at 3.
Leading up for Toronto, the designated hitter, Vinny Castilla.
Comes Castilla. Cy Young is 73rd pitch of the ball game. Castilla 0 for 2. This thing's tied at 3. First pitch 93 at the knees, taken for a strike call. Grounder. Bobby Witt gets it. Jump, throw. He jetered him as he throws Castilla out by a step and a half. Great play. 1 down. Here comes Vaughn, 0 for 2, a strikeout, a flyout. This will probably be Cy Young's last inning, no matter what happens.
That's a ball.
Changeup's down, taken, ball 1. Curveball hung up and fouled to right. Just like that, it's 1-1.
Hey.
Fastball, outside edge at the knee, strike 2. The windmill, the wind, the rock, the delivery, the pitch, and the slurve is taken for a ball. 2-2 count to Vaughn. 1 down, tie ball game.
We got a full count.
That fastball misses up and in, and now it's a full count. Unbelievable. Coming up.
3.
Changeup taken outside third at the thighs, and that is a strikeout for Mr. Vaughn. That's Cy Young's 5th of the ball game. As Francisco Alvarez steps up, he's 1 for 2 with a double and a run.
Hey.
Fastball at the knees, strike 1. Slurve gives him a pop it up into right. McCutcheon's near the line, catches it in fair territory for the 3rd out of the inning, and that will retire the side. After 7, we are tied 3 apiece.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Here comes Gonsolin,
Number 26.
20th appearance on the year, 1-2 record.
Gonsolin.
2 holes, 41 2/3 innings, pitched 6.05 ERA, strikeout rate of only 11%. Batters are hitting roughly about 250-ish all the way around. Here comes Mateo, grounded out his last at-bat. Fastball, splitter, slider, curveball for Gonsolin. First pitch, fastball taken, strike 1. Wide the delivery. Fastball way out in front. And that's a strike 2. And here we go, 0-2 pitch. Floater, right center, and that will drop in front of the right fielder for a leadoff single. Jorge Mateo is on. Runner on first with nobody out. A great way to start the inning. Here comes Mantle, looking for something to drive. They throw it at first, try to pick him off, nothing doing. Try to get Mantle to hit the ball on the ground, I'm assuming. Swings at a fastball down. Fouls it off. Double play depth. Swings at the slider down. Fouls it off. 0-2. Slider. Fouls it off. Still 0-2. Fouls off the curveball. Chopper up the middle. Second baseman fields it.
No, he's safe.
They don't get anybody. Everybody beats it. Wow. Do we want a pinch hit for Mantle? No. We don't have a lead. We might need his bat in the extra innings. Here comes Bailey. He's looking to get him over. That's all he's looking to do. Fastball inside half. Take it for a strike. He's hitting .333 with runners in scoring position. Swings through that pitch. Ball gets away from the catcher just enough. Both runners advance. That will be scored a wild pitch. And now we have two in scoring position with nobody out. 0-2 pit count on Patrick Bailey at this point. So now the infield has to come up. He fouls off the curveball at the knees. This is not a good situation for the Jays, but they can get out of it. It has happened before. That's how you do it one. Fastball fooled him, then he panicked and swung.
Now batting, right fielder.
Put outside.
Andrew
That's
McCutcheon.
one out. Here comes Kutch. Infield's still drawing in. Kutch 0 for 2. Slider down and away. Got to have confidence in your catcher with that pitch. Fastball. Fly ball. Center field. Medium depth. Are they going to chest it? They are. The runners will tag from third. The throw will not be in time. Ball gets past the catcher. And Mantle will go to third. Holy cow.
Now batting.
That's an error on the
left
catcher
fielder,
there.
Randy
And the Rays
Arozarena.
take a 4-3 lead. Here comes Arozarena. He has a runner on third with 2 outs. And he gets a fastball. He's just going to fly out routinely to center. That'll end the inning, but not before the Rays take the lead. Going into the bottom of the 8th, it's 4-3 Tampa.
Leading off for the Jays, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Arenado comes up. He will not be seeing Cy Young. He will be seeing Satchel Paige. Satchel, 8th appearance, 1-1 record, no hold, 17 innings pitched, 2.65 ERA. He strikes out 30.3% of the batters he faces. Right-handers are hitting 2 1/4 against him. Lefties much better success at .368. Here comes Satchel Paige versus Nolan Arenado. Hammers that sinker, but foul. Almost took out his third base coach with that one. 0-1 count.
Ball, that's inside.
Takes that changeup inside off the plate for a ball. Comes the 1-1 pitch. Fastball right down the heart of the plate, and it's hammered foul at 100 miles an hour. Satchel, 1-2 pitch. Slurve catches the outside corner at the knees, and Arenado can do nothing but watch it as it's called strike 3.
Allen.
And Satchel Paige strikes out the first man he faces on a nasty slurve. Comes Trammell, 1 for 3. Looking to get something going here in the late innings. Bouncing ball. Mateo's there. Fills it. Throws. One down. Two down.
The batter,
One up.
number 6.
One up. One up.
Second baseman.
Two down.
Jonathan. India.
Comes India. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Page looking to make a quick inning here in the 8th. Hammered off the middle, 107 off the bat of Jonathan India. And not going down quietly in the 8th. Two out single.
Number 34. Right. Harper.
Here comes Harper. We all know what he did his last at bat. Do not throw him a changeup over the middle of the plate, I'll tell you that. Sinker misses down low, taken 1-0. He takes a fastball over the arc plate instead. Siri over to cut it off and keeps the runners from advancing. Back-to-back 2-out singles, and the Blue Jays have got something cooking here in the 8th. That was 105 off the bat. Fastball just on the inside part of the plate, just enough to keep it in the ballpark. And this is not Bowen Willis. Here comes Big Papi, David Ortiz. 1 for 3 in the ballgame so far. Looks at a sinker down, taken for a ball. 2 for 7 in the series, a double and an RBI.
That's ball 2.
That one just missed down, ball 2. '98, 99 up in the zone down the middle, fouled it off. 2-1 to count. Fouls off that 97-mile-an-hour fastball on the hands. He does the count at 2. Gets him to swing to a changeup up, thinking it's a fastball, and that is strike 3. And the Jays are turned away in the bottom of the 8th. They leave 2 on after back-to-back 2-out singles. Head to the 9th. It's Rays 4, Jays 3.
Leading off for the Rays, the designated hitter, John Donaldson.
Donaldson leading off against Gonsolin. Splitter in there, strike called. You think Toronto's going to roll over and play dead here, you got to be out of your mind.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They are going to fight tooth and nail. They do not have a good record, but they are not that bad of a squad. 1-1 pitch coming. Grounded, hard to short. Spin, throw, not in time. Just couldn't right himself in time and travel with a valiant effort, but not good enough this time. Here comes Mendez. Splitter right there, strike 1. Mendez 0 for 3, a line out back in the 7th inning. Splitter down below the zone, swung through it, strike 2. Fastball up and away, 1-2. Fouls off that splitter. Stays alive. 1-2 pitch coming up.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball
Splitter in off the plate. 2-2. Nice play by Arenado at third. 81-mile-an-hour off the bat, a soft line drive, but Arenado had to jump to at an angle and make a backhanded stab and robbed him of a double. Here comes Jose Siri. 0 for 2. Runner on first, one down. Swings through 94, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Yeah, sacrifice fly. It drove in the RBI his last time up. Or he drove in the tying run, I do believe. Groundsland, his 26th pitch of the ball game. Runner's going. Pitch is taken for a ball. The ball is not caught at second base. Donaldson steals the base easily, and now Siri has a runner at second base with less than 2 outs. That's Donaldson's second steal of the season. Benfield's playing back. Sneak in, try to get him, pick him off, but no chance. Would be the daylight play if it was a shortstop cover, but that time it was a second baseman. Ground ball gets through the left side. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Siri with the ground ball. Picks on a fastball, makes eye contact, gets it through the left side. Now we got Bobby Witt Jr. up with runners on the corners with 1 out. He got one up in the zone, a splitter, and it was a hanger, and he banged it deep into the Toronto bullpen. Oh, he did not miss that. A 3-run homer, Bobby Witt Jr., 96.9 off the bat. His second of the year, 379 feet. And the Rays take a commanding 4-run lead late in this one. Something the Rays have not done very much this season was hit home runs and hit multi-RBI home runs at that, and that ball was absolutely toasted.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Into the bullpen. Here comes Zach Jackson, his 12th appearance, 0-4 record. 1 whole 9.2 innings pitched. A horrible 10.24 ERA. He is patching out about a fifth of the batters he faces. Right-handers are hitting 400 against him. Here comes Jorge Mateo. He smokes a ball and he fouls it off. Mateo 1 for 4, a single RBI run scored. Woo-wee. Bobby Witt Jr. with the big blast in this one as a fastball misses outside, taken for a ball. 1-1 the count here in Toronto at Rogers Center and Sky Dome. Fastball fouled off. 1-2 the count. Ground ball up the middle. Trammell's going to make a bid to get him, and it's not going to be in time. Trammell never short of effort, that's for sure. Mateo an infield single. And the beat keeps on going for the Rays here in Toronto, here in this 9th inning. He got down the line in 4.1 seconds from home to first. That is flying, folks. That is flying. Here comes Mano, 1 for 4. Hard hit to left field. And that's another hit for the Rays in this one. Runners are on first and second
Now
with less than 2 outs.
Bailey.
Here comes Bailey. He's 2 for 4 in this one. He swings at a slider down and in and misses. Count goes quickly, 0-1. I tell you what, oh boy. He got a piece of that one, but he drove it foul. 0-2 the count. Swings at a slider, misses, and that's a strikeout. Second out of the inning. Here comes Kutch. He's looking to get something out there. He's 0 for 2. He smokes one to left. That will drop in. 2-run, 1 run will score on that. The runner will go to second, and Kutch has an RBI double with 2 outs in the 9th. His second double of the season. Not wasting any time. Ball kind of handcuffed Vaughn out there and left. By the time he recovered, runner was already at second. Here comes Rosarina. He's 0 for 4. He's looking to do something here. Looks at a fastball inside, taken. Hitting the Mendoza line, 200, 1 home run, 5 RBIs. Looking to do some damage here.
Ball.
Fastball up.
2 balls.
That goes to 2-0. Look at fastball. He's behind in the count. Of course, first base is open, so it's the circle change down in the zone, fouls it off. He might come back to back with that one.
That's ball 3.
Oh, fastball down. Donaldson on deck. He's got 2 hits today. He does not have any hits with runners in scoring position. Here comes a fastball, and it is hammered foul. 3-2 count. Randy Rosarina, 2 on, 2 out. Fouls off the slider. Fastball hit high and deep to right. And that ball will be off the top of the fence, and Rosarino missed an opposite field home run by a foot. And that will plate 2 more, his first double of the year. And it's now a 10-3 Tampa Bay Rays lead. And that was right below that light blue line. Here comes Yency Almonte, his 16th appearance, home run, record 1, hold 14 RBI, or innings pitched. 7.71 ERA, horrible. 17.6 strikeout percentage, and batters hitting about 330 against him. Striker, sinker, slider, sinker, fastball, curveball. Gets a fastball, Donaldson does, and fouls it off to the left side. And that'd be 0-1. He is 2 for 4, 2 singles, 2 runs scored. He's hitting .421 for the season, 8 for 19. Shows you how limited he has been in playing time so far this year. He smokes one down the left field line, but foul by an inch or 2. That was not foul by much, folks, but foul it was. Nice play by the ball boy down the line. Yep, that was clearly foul on the replay. 0-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sinker away. Slider down, fouls it off, stays alive. 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Sinker away. Two-two pitch. Fouls off the fastball. Stays alive. Ground ball. Second base has got it. Stops, stirs, throws, and he lays it out. Wow. Toronto cannot buy that 3rd out this inning. They might want to look at that. He looked like he was out. But they're not going to, as here comes Mendez. He's 0 for 4. He swings at a slider, misses. Find out earlier in the inning. Slider swung through that one.
0-2.
Luke Weaver is in the Jays bullpen warming up. And he swings at a strike up and in, swung through it, and that will be the inning. But the Rays plate a ton and going to the bottom of the ninth, leading 10-3. As Granderson, Castilla, and Vaughn will be up for the Jays.
Leading off for the Jays.
Here comes Granderson, 0 for 3, a strikeout in the sixth. They're going to leave Satchel in there. Let him get some work in. First pitch, 96, take it for a strike. Satchel pitching fairly quickly, not wanting to take much time as Granderson fouls off a fastball at 103. 0-2 pitch coming up. Slurve, hard hit. Mateo can't get to it, and into right field it goes. Diving attempt by Mateo. Just can't come up with it. And that's a leadoff single. Here comes Castillo, 0 for 3. Change-up taken for a strike. Grounded out his last time up. They are not holding on the runner. Up by 7. Sinker taken for a strike. 0-2 to count. Ball down.
Ball 2.
Ball down. 2-2 pitch coming up. Slurve over the inside part of the plate. He swings through it and gets the strikeout. 1 down. Here comes Greg Vaughn, 0 for 3, strikeout in the 7th. Rays lead 10-3 going into this at bat. Now they're looking for the game-ending double play, I guarantee you. Vaughn, little floater into right off the sinker inside. McCutcheon throwing to third, going to try to get the runner, not going to be in time. And the Jays got something cooking here in the bottom of the ninth. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Here comes Alvarez. He's 1 for 3. They haven't hit the ball hard, they just put it in the right spots. Ground, 1 hopper to Mantle, throws to Witt. Back to the pitcher covering Satchel Paige, and that is a quick 3-6-1 game-ending double play, and the Rays have taken the first 2 north of the border. This one 10-3. They lead this. They win the series 2-0. Tomorrow, the Jays will be trying to salvage the last game of the series. As we take a look at some replays, and that play right there earlier on, huge. Who could have predicted the 9th inning would unfold the way it did? Miscues, misplays, clutch hitting, home runs. I mean, you can't predict nothing like that. That's what makes baseball great. You can't predict a damn thing in this game. Bobby Witt's big 3-run bomb, and then they just kept tacking on and tacking on as we wait for the final line score.
This afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays: 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
Let's take a look at the final box score before signing off this afternoon. For the victorious Tampa Bay Rays, Bobby Witt Jr., 3 for 5, 2 hits, 3 RBI, 2 runs, 3 RBIs, no walks, a strikeout. I just think we were going to substitute him out and give him a day off. This is the bench squad that just put 10 on Toronto. Jorge Mateo was 2 for 5, 2 runs scored in RBI. Mickey Mantle, 2 for 5, 2 runs scored. Patrick Bailey, 2 for 5 in RBI, 2 strikeouts. Andrew McCutcheon, 1 for 3, a run scored, 2 RBIs, a walk, and a strikeout. Randy Rosarina, 1 for 5 with 2 RBIs and a strikeout. John Donaldson, 3 for 5 with 2 runs scored.
Jose Mendez, the only man on the team not to get a hit. He was 0 for 5 with a strikeout. Jose Siri was 1 for 3, a run scored, an RBI. And the Rays walked once and struck out a total of 6 times in this one. Bobby Witt Jr. with his 8th double, Randy Rosarino with his first, and Andrew McCutchen with his second. Bobby Witt Jr. with a big 2-second home run of the season. It was a 3-run job into the bullpen and left. That gives him 20 RBIs on the year. Jorge Mateo knocked in his 12th. Patrick Bailey knocked in his 8th. Jose Siri knocked in his 10th. Randy Rosarino played it 2 and gives him 7 on the year, as Andrew McCutchen also knocked in 2. That gives him 3 on the year. Jose Siri and Andrew McCutchen both credited with sacrifice flies. John Donaldson with his first two stolen bases of the season. And looking at the pitching line for the Rays, Cy Young gets the win. He goes to 8-0, still undefeated. 7 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 2 walks, uncharacteristic walks, and 5 strikeouts. His ERA goes to 3.12. Satchel Paige earns his 3rd save of the season. 2 innings, 4 hits, no runs. He's played with danger a lot, but got out of it. Struck out 3. His ERA goes to 2.37. For the losing Toronto Blue Jays, Alan Trammell 1 for 4. Jonathan India 1 for 3 with a run scored, a walk, and a strikeout. Bryce Harper 3 for 3. A run, an RBI, a walk, and a bomb to center field. David Ortiz 1 for 4 with an RBI and 2 strikeouts. Curtis Granderson 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Vinny Castilla 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Greg Vaughn 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Francisco Alvarez 1 for 4, a run scored. And Nolan Arenado 1 for 3, an RBI and a strikeout. The Jays drew 2 walks and struck out 8 times as a team. Francisco Alvarez with his 3rd double, David Ortiz with his 7th, and Nolan Arenado was first. Bryce Harper with his 12th home run of the year. David Ortiz now has 28 RBIs. Bryce Harper knocked into 1 for his 31st, and Nolan Arenado knocked in his 2nd. Francisco Alvarez and David Ortiz both grounded into double plays. Alan Trammell with a throwing error for his 1st error of the year. He was also caught stealing for the 3rd time this season. Jordan Hicks with his 1st wild pitch of the year. Colin Poche with his 1st wild pitch of the year, and Tony Gosselin with his 4th wild pitch of the year. The pitching lines for the Toronto Blue Jays this afternoon. Jordan Hicks, 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned, a walk, a strike, 3 strikeouts. His ERA goes to 4.38. Colin Poche, blown save number 3, 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned, no walks, no strikeouts. His ERA is at 7.11. Tony Gosselin, he is saddled with the loss. He goes to 1-3. He pitched 1 1/3 inning. He allowed 4 hits, 4 runs, all earned. Didn't walk anybody. Struck out 1. His ERA goes to 6.70. Zach Jackson didn't fare any better. Actually, he was worse. He pitched 1/3 of an inning, allowed 4 hits, 3 runs, all earned. Struck out 1. His ERA is now at 12.60. That is a radio station, folks. 1260. And Yency Almonte comes on. He pitches a 1/3 of an inning. He allows a hit, strikes out a man. His ERA goes to 7.53. The Rays scored 2 in the top of the 1st. The Jays scored 1 in the bottom of the 1st, 1 in the bottom of the 2nd. It was 2-2 until the bottom of the 6th, when the Blue Jays grabbed a 1-run lead on Bryce Harper's home run that lasted until the top of the 7th, when the Rays tied it up. They add an insurance run in the top of the 8th, making it 4-3, and then in the top of the 9th, all hell broke loose at the plate, and the Rays put 6 on the board against Toronto, including that 3-run Bobby Witt Jr. home run. which got him player of the game honors this evening, as he went 3 for 3 with a home run and a double. Cy Young, once again, 7 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, 3 earned runs. Tony Gosselin, 1 and a third, 4 hits, 1 strikeout, no walks, 4 earned runs. Satchel Paige gets his 3rd save of the year. And as we sign out tonight here in Toronto, keep the family of should-be Hall of Famer Pete Rose in your thoughts as Charlie Hustle passed away this afternoon. And like I say before we sign off for everybody, and the reasons being that you just never know, tomorrow's not guaranteed to anybody. So please be good to each other, be kind to animals, and for goodness sake, stay out of jail.